Okay, we decided that we're only going to talk about slide zones, and it may be just because I'm enjoying saying slide zone. And sometimes I think I care more about slide zones than other people, but I think they're really important. A lot of people get very concerned about whether or not a property is on liquefaction and how stable the soil is. I worry about that too. I lived through the '89 earthquake. I had a near-death experience during the '89 earthquake. I care about these things. But I worry more about whether my property is in a slide zone than if it's in a liquefaction zone, because frequently the ones that are in liquefaction zones are now very, very well built. I would rather be in the Infinity Tower, or I will dare say even the Millennium Tower during the next earthquake, than be on a hillside in a slide zone in Bernal Heights. And there are quite a few houses for sale from time to time, not for sale right now, but there are houses that sell in Bernal Heights that are in slide zones all the time. There's also houses in slide zones that sell in Eureka Valley, and there's homes on slide zones that sell in Glen Park. And I could go on because the history of slide zones is so interesting to me. Both Telegraph Hill, and then there's a section of the Eureka Valley, Corona Heights, have slide zones because there's a history of dynamiting in those neighborhoods. They would dynamite Telegraph Hill to get big chunks of earth out of Telegraph Hill to put down into the bay to create that lovely liquefaction zone they could build on. But it made the topography there very unstable. And we have had a history of buildings kind of falling down off of that hill. It is spectacular when it happens, and it doesn't happen that often, but it happens often enough that I'd be paying attention to where I bought on Telegraph Hill. I would also pay attention to where I bought in Eureka Valley.